everyone. Today we'll be working on ratios. Okay. We have a ratio that compares two numbers, and that's called terms. Ratios can be written in three different ways. Okay, if there are two girls for every three boys, then the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2, or we can put 3, 2, or 3 over 2. You can write it as a fraction. So you're going to be able to see it in three different ways, or three different written descriptions for each kind. All right, it all means the same, they're just written differently. Okay, example. A ratio is the simplest form when the terms have no common factor other than 1. So we need it to be a number and then 1, or number 1, or number 1 to 1. So to simplify this, how are we going to do it? So let's look at our first problem, 9 24. So do y'all remember how we did this? We're going to look at our multiplication chart. Okay, so here you can see a multiplication chart. So we are looking for 9 and 24. What do they have in common? Okay, I can think to myself, 9. Let's look at the 9 column. I don't see a 24. Okay, what can multiply to equal 9? 3 times 3. So let's look at the 3 column. Oh, I see 9. I can see 24. So I can divide 9 and 24 by the same number of 3 and get my answer. Okay, so you can see I put divide by 3 so I could remember as I switched pages on my computer. All right, so what's 9 divided by 3? What's 24 divided by 3? If you can't remember, look at your multiplication chart or use your calculator or computer or your phone. Eight. Okay, 3 and 8, do they have anything in common? No. So we are finished. All right, let's try 16 to 18. First thing you're going to realize is that 16 and 18 are both multiples of 2. Okay, but let's look at our multiplication chart, see which one multiplies to equal 2 times what is equal to 16, and 2 times what is equal to 18. I have an 8 and a 9. So 8 to 9, because 16 divided by 2 is 8, and 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Okay, if you couldn't remember that, then just look at your multiplication chart, or use your phone for the calculator, or use your calculator, like mine. Okay, now we have our last 20 over 50. I see a 0, which means they both have 10 in common. Now, if you can't do the division in your head, use your calculator. 20 divided by 10 is 2. 5 divided by 10, 50 divided by 10 equals 5. Do those two numbers have anything in common? Any other factor in common? No, so we're finished. Okay, now, equivalent ratios are different ratios that have the same value. So examples, 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 6, 4 to 8. Okay, I'm going to prove to you why these are all the same. One times 2. 2 times 2. Same. If I can multiply on both sides of my dot and I get the same thing, then I know they're the same. Okay, I'll prove it to you again. Okay, it's the same again, 3 to 6. All right, last one. We're going to make my 1 to 2 into 4 to 8. Okay, how did I do that so quickly? I knew 2 times 4 equals 8 and 1 times 4 equals 4. If you can't do that as quickly, use that multiplication chart. It will help you understand your multiplication facts and the relationship between those. All right, now 2 over 10 and 1 over 5, we need to know, are those equivalent? So what can I try to make 5 and 1 the same as 2 and 10? Multiply by 2. All right, let's try it. What's 5 times 2? 10. What's 1 times 2? Okay, is it the same? Yes. All right, let's try 5 to 8 and 20 to 35. Let's see if they're the same. What can I do to 5 to make it become 20? 5 times 4. So you can, let's look at our multiplication chart to prove that. 5 and 20 is 4. All right, so we're going to do 8 times 4, so it has to be the same. Okay, what's 8 times 4? 32. Okay. Same? Ooh. Not the same. So is this one equivalent? No. All right, our last one. Professor Jones counted mammals in the park. She counted 11 skunks, 12 rabbits, and 13 raccoons. What was the rabbit to mammal ratio? So, to find all the mammals, what do we need to do? We need to find the number words, and then we need to add. And we get 36 mammals. All right, now, how many rabbits? Okay, now we need to see, is it simplified enough? Well, let's look at our multiplication chart. We have 12 and 36. Ooh, they both have 12 in common. So we can simplify it and make it be 12 divided by 12 and 36 divided by 12. Which becomes 1 to 3, because okay, my rabbit and mammal. If you need assistance, meet me on Zoom at 11, 1:30, and 5:30 tonight. See you then.